Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the continuing round 2 action of Rollin for the Dogs. Today we're going to wrap up the JDM Supercar American Muscle groups with one more, and then we've got 2 recycle groups. First up tonight we've got Thunder Girl from Chase Family Racing in a 74-gram Honda Civic, Topher from Arlo Racing in a 90-gram T-Bird Stalker, Lunatic from Last and Furious Racing in a 72-gram Nissan 180 SX. This is their last of 2 entries. Triple B from Cheap Thrill Racing in a 52-gram Camaro SS. Thunder Girl on the pole to start the day with Lunatic behind her. And there goes Topher. Topher easily taking over command of the opening lap. Thunder Girl running in second, Lunatic in third, and Triple B quite a ways behind. And Topher easily takes the first lap victory. Thunder Girl is second and Lunatic is third. And Triple B crosses the line in reverse for a relatively calm opening lap. We rotate and move on to lap 2, putting Lunatic on the pole with Triple B behind. Here comes Thunder Girl in that crossover lane. She's going to make the pass as they enter turn 2. Thunder Girl now leads with Lunatic, trailing several car lengths behind. Lunatic closes the gap. There's a bumper tap. Looks on the inside but can't make the pass done. Thunder Girl spins around and takes lap 2, a half car length ahead of Lunatic. Triple B is third, and Topher somehow finishes lap 2 in fourth. And that will allow Thunder Girl to jump from second to first at the midway point. Triple B leads the start of lap 3. Topher already giving him a couple love taps as they enter Echo Base. Topher briefly looked inside and thought better of it. Here he comes again, another challenge, but nothing happening. They come down the final straight. There's collisions, and Triple B crosses the line a nose ahead of Topher. And it looks like Thunder Girl has stalled out in the final turn. Wild. And I think that was a screw from the underside of Topher's car. He actually spent a little bit of time in the garage, but he regains the lead, a slim 1-point margin over all 3 of the other drivers, and he's clearly not running as well here on lap 4. Triple B leads coming out of turn 2 with Lunatic behind. Lunatic looks inside, and Triple B gets wrecked. Lunatic now leads. Topher comes out of nowhere and makes the pass as well. And now Topher's lost the body of his car and finishes second behind Lunatic. Thunder Girl gets caught up behind Triple B's wrecked vehicle. And there's the other half of Topher, but Topher still technically places second on this lap. Oh, brutal. That was Triple B's lap to lose, and he did. Topher and Lunatic will move on to round 3. All right, we move on to the recycle groups. First up, we've got Motor Toms from Arlo Racing in a 98-gram Lethal Diesel that raced here at the Final Fantasy Fracas. Mad Jacks from Chase Family Racing in a Lamborghini Estoque that raced at Scale Racing. Kay from Arlo Racing in a 72-gram Aston Martin V12 Speeder that raced at Le Passion du Joffre. And Triple B again from Cheap Thrills Racing in a 58-gram Acura NSX. This is now Triple B's final entry remaining in the tournament. Motor Toms followed by Kay. The pair lead the opening lap. Then it's Mad Jacks and Triple B. Kay trying to find a way around Motor Toms but can't do it. They finish 1 and 2. And then Mad Jacks and Triple B finish 3 and 4. So Arlo Racing holding the top 2 spots after lap 1. They'll share the front. They'll show the good lord. They share the front row for lap 2. Right now, Kay leads. Here comes Motor Toms. Motor Toms can't make the pass, and they've now swapped positions. Kay leads Motor Toms as they enter the Savage Square. Motor Toms trying to find a way around. No passing this time. Kay wins lap 3. Triple B takes third. Mad Jacks is fourth. And Team Arlo with a 4-point lead over Chase Family and Cheap Thrills Racing. Triple B leads the next lap. Here comes Kay. She is going to make the pass in turn 2. Motor Toms follows her around. Motor Toms looks inside and nearly wrecks Kay, who spins around. It's now Team Arlo nose to nose. They round the final straight, and Kay will take a second lap victory, and we replicate the second lap finishing standings. And this one's over, folks. Kay and Motor Toms have clinched the top 2 spots. Team Arlo dominating here. A little surprising because that Acura of Triple B's is not bad, and the Lamborghini of Chase Family Racing is actually really solid. So, lap 4 for the honor. Mad Jack's finally leading. Mad Jax will take the final lap. Oh, Triple B wrecks, but roof slides across the line to make sure that everyone at least gets a point here on lap 4. Congratulations to Motor Toms and Kay. We'll see them in round 3. Moving on to the final group of the day, we've got Lou Hondo from Arlo Racing in a 92-gram Draftinator that raced in the Super Truck Series. We've also got Julia Gulia from DRT3K in a 58-gram Datsun 510 wagon that raced in the Shaggin' Wagons. Mr. Book from Dubious Diecast in a 30-gram Lancia Delta Integrale that raced over at Gravity Throttle. And Franks and Beans from Feral Mods in a 75-gram Jaguar XJ220 that raced at the Lords Racing League. Lou Hondo with the early advantage, not too far ahead of Julia Gulia. There was Mr. Book. Oh, Julia's up on the wall. Lou Hondo's going to take the opening lap. Mr. Book takes second, and then Franks and Beans passes Julia Gulia at the last on the final straight to steal third. So second turned into fourth for Julia there, unfortunately. They rotate around, putting Mr. Book on the pole with Frank behind him on that lane. Oh, something happens in the other lane, and I think this is suddenly a 2-car race. Franks and Beans all over Mr. Book, falling behind now, but Mr. Book nearly wipes out and hands lap 2 to Franks and Beans. Mr. Book is second. Julia is hung up on the wall again, and I believe Lou Hondo got knocked off the track by Julia's Datsun. An interesting second lap that will allow Mr. Book and Franks and Beans to pass Lou Hondo and assume the lead in the group. Frank on the pole for lap number 3, followed by Julia. There's Mr. Book in third. No idea where Lou Hondo is right now. Frank is commanding this lap. Doesn't look like Julia's going to catch him. They go 1 and 2. There's Lou Hondo. What the heck happened to Mr. Book? And Mr. Book has wrecked in turn 6 and rolled off the track. Franks and Beans clinches at least a tie for second here. He's 4 points ahead. All he's got to do is finish this lap and he's moving on. And he's in the crossover lane. He's going to make the pass over Julia to take the lead here on the 4th lap. It's Franks and Beans, Julia Gulia, Mr. Book, and Lou Hondo way in the back. Mr. Book gives Julia a tap. Some chaos at the line. It looks like Franks and Beans wins the lap. Julia Gulia takes second, Mr. Book is third, and that will enable Franks and Beans and Mr. Book to move on to round 3. And a quick surprise, we needed 2 more drivers in the JDM SCAM division, so Shotgun Cowboy and Rue will be resurrected, and we'll see them again in round 3 as wildcards. So a big thanks to Thunder Girl, Triple B, Mad Jax, Triple B's Acura, Julia Gulia, and Lou Hondo. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check it next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the continuing round 2 action of Rollin' for the Dogs.